Welcome back to Outer Worlds 2. Marisol has met up with her old acquaintance, Sir Anywise Field, or something like that, who has directed us to a charming sounding place called Winter's Grasp. There's no end of adventures on Cloister, it seems, merely a matter of breaking out the map and seeing what's closest. And for us, we have a large rift behind us. We're being directed here, which is very far from where we are. Ah, the Mangler. This sounds fun. We have a great new gun, but very little ammo for it. So I don't know how useful that will be. So I think we go around this corner. Can we pass through here? Maybe? Heavy rounds.
Violence is the answer.
There's the Mangler.
You're just not a good look.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Can I change hats? Where's that fancy one I spent all the money on? Wait a minute. There it is.
I have a fix on their weak.
Okay. I thought that hat gave me the opportunity to revive whenever things went horribly wrong. All right, well, let's see what happens if we use this thing.
Violence is the answer.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Go for torpification.
You still here? Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. So does this hat work or not? Because it sure doesn't seem to be. But maybe you have to be wearing it before the battle starts. Oh, that's a weird thing. Who would want to go around with vision like that? It would be nice if all those other creatures came out first and I could take them out before having to deal with the large one. It doesn't look like that's an option.
Violence is the answer.
Combatant scan. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Target analyzed. Let down fire.
Who needs to die?
Okay, well, that helmet is horrible. Architect's Verglass, an uncommon material for crafting at workbenches. Interesting. That's pretty much this creature's specialty, is giving us crafting components. Return lost supplies. I don't recall promising to bring anyone lost supplies. Have to figure that one out. I'm suddenly hungry. Okay, well, that's pretty much the end of that app. Process rift data. I guess that's our next destination. There are several places we haven't been. Then I think we'll start there. Head south. Well, both places are interesting. Though only one has a quest associated with it. That looks pickable. But I'm wrong. Ah, Winter's Grasp. We expected to shoot people here? What exactly is the goal? Enter the reclusion. Okay.
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's choice? Breathe once for yes.
Well, you lost me at unpaid. I've considered these benefits and they appear to be non-existent.
Clever sort now, aren't you?
Yep.
Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Our team's presently occupying these premises, but haven't fully brought them to heel, per se. Say, you look like some sort of rogue former member of the Order. Maybe you could tell us what this place is supposed to be.
Me? Part of the Order? Oh, no, dear. I assure you I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and sciencey-looking accessories. I shall update my wardrobe to avoid such confusion.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. Far as we can tell, Order's been cleared out for some time. If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here.
You first.
We scour rival facilities for hidden recipes, secret formulas, special ingredients, and assorted confidential internal know-how, then develop it into products to bring to market. It's a unique brand of warfare, exclusive to Auntie's Choice, designed to break incredible ingenuities out of cloistered captivity and share them across the galaxy. Information wants to be freed, then priced and shared along understood lines of commodification and distribution.
Unless it's incredibly dangerous.
That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
What sort of security measures?
A mess of energy-based barriers. A few seem pretty intent on bisecting the odd dawdler, and prove rather good at it. Oh, well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies, then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Nice talking to you.
Oh, a customer.
Maybe.
You have needs. I have purloined goods to upsell. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest and some well-built order items scavenged from this very facility.
What do you have?
Looking's free. Rest costs extra.
That's what I would expect. Oh, great. It's another pet. Have anything to sell? Quite a bit, actually. Crying out loud. How much is this one? It's cheaper than most. Oh, I get a 28% discount with these guys. That's not bad. Apparently it doesn't grow. That's as good as it gets, I guess. Chilling antimatter plasma rifle. Biggest fan. Each time this weapon is fired, it gains 5% critical hit chance. Nice. Frost converter. Combat grip. Wonder how many trauma kits I have at the moment. It's not expensive. Cloth. Okay. All right. I think we're done here.
Huh. Who's this now? Wouldn't be here to deliver news of my transfer going through, would you? No? Suppose we're still cut off then. What do you need? Of course. Auntie's Choice offers the widest range of marvelous medicaments and plausible placebos.
More discounts. Nicotine. I have seen something that required that. Wow, nicotine is not cheap. I hope I remembered correctly.
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
Yeah, I was hired by management to help you out.
Oh, they did they? Hope you got that in writing, friend. No? Well, still, I'm not averse to providing ample recompense for valuable time and life-risking activities. Thing is, our local forces are in something of a bind. A protectorate camp effectively bisected the territory we presently occupy. An intolerable vulnerability. Said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. Take it out, reconnect the territories, and walk away somewhat richer.
Sure, what else do you need?
If you're agreeable to other work, I have something light. Simple shakedown, really. Couldn't be easier. A Sub-Rosa finagler operates out of the Port Authority building at the landing pad near Winter's Grasp. Sub-Rosa works with both sides, understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's say I'm curious.
Yeah, it's easy. Why don't you do it?
What, and leave this place to the likes of them? Someone needs to keep an eye on these trade secret vultures. As such, I need to contract others to advance my concerns.
I'll think about it.
Suppose you should.
That whole place is one big death trap. You want in? Be my guest.
One big death trap.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here.
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
So you've scouted ahead already?
Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Any idea where we should go?
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
Okay. What other kind of banned materials are locked away here?
I saw signs for heretical miscellany, time-wasting contrivances, detrimental cognitive enhancers, and prevaricated hypotheses, in addition to cataclysmic ends.
I love time-wasting contrivances. Not all of that sounds particularly unsafe.
What we of the Order consider dangerous may seem skewed without context. But trust me, this place is a conceptual minefield.
Well then, shall we proceed?
Anais, stay here. Please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard order redundancy measure. Let's out past the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Well, that would be the fence I'm supposed to disable, I suppose. Ha, all the loot's on this side. That was easier than expected. Banned material review on philosophism. A handwritten note taped to the pad warns that of the many ideologies and doctrine found inimical to the solving of the universal equation, philosophism may be the most pernicious. A tremendous screed on the dangers of philosophism continues for 17,698 pages, all typed single-spaced. Well, I don't see that getting into this room helped us with anything. Yeah, I've never found that those switches actually did anything. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Oh.
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help! Please! Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my Auntie Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week. Might concerning, since it's all I have.
Who are you?
Auxiliary Dabbler Spoonhauer, second rate at your service. At least I assume so. You have the air of one of the various hires up I always hear alluded to. We was sizing up the place, well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required us to negotiate through or around said traps to do so. Bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here. Boss left with the rest. You think you could get me out somehow? Like, right about now, even?
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's choice? Free to roam in a building full of order secrets?
If we don't, he's gonna die.
Just consider for a moment. We're here to keep dangerous research from spreading, from falling into the wrong hands. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends, or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses for that matter. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something.
He's a living, human, breathing person, Marisol.
Yes, and if you let him free, hundreds, thousands, millions of living, breathing human beings might die. Auntie's choice could access the very research we're here to destroy.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like the sounds of any of this.
I seriously doubt you're going to convince me we should release him. The stakes are simply too high.
I don't really care about convincing you. These people really have a hard time understanding who's in charge here. We can't lose sight of our principles for the sake of ease or expedience.
That's actually a valid point. We shouldn't forget who we are, and I suppose I'm not who I was.
I don't understand what you two are talking about, but it sounds positive, I think.
Do whatever you think is best here. I still don't completely agree, but I trust your decision.
I promise not to, blow up the universe. Or, whatever it is you two are worried about, I guess. Can you let me out now, please?
I'm gonna have to actually spend my lockpicks. Oh, there better be something useful in there.
Phew. Well, that's a relief. Didn't think I'd ever get free. No thanks to you, ma'am.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
I wouldn't make her mad.
Don't have to tell me twice. This is all the bits I have on me. Not much, but thanks. I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
Uh-oh, Adrena time. Now I'm going to be targeted. Detrimental cognitive enhancers to avoid. Despite the notable spread of enthusiastic anecdotal reports, the usage of so-called smart pharmaceuticals stored herein as cognitive enhancers and study boosters is banned for all within the Order of the Ascendant. While efficacy may appear to improve temporarily, perceived positive effects are swiftly undercut by addictive behavior, poor hygiene, advanced cognitive decline, and worse. This applies to all items present, but 10 times for Spacer's Choice Adrena time. Tenured Archivist the Zuniga. Well, we keep getting into rooms, but we keep failing to solve anything. So that doesn't actually rise up. That one does, but this one does not. I guess what we need to do is jump that, wait for that to, there we go. Well, that wasn't horrible. And A's has got it, no problem. Here we go again. Reflex compact assault rifle. I was hoping I'd find some sort of switches by now. Hey, a tossball card. All right, what's up? A warning regarding prevaricated hypotheses. I've completed the extensive refiling process required to separate the sequestered material archived herein, which is divided into the following categories. 1. Theoretically lacking groundless suppositions, oftentimes regarding presumed collusion by secretive fictional cabals, though on occasion ascribed to corporate, political, or factional rivals. 2. Intentionally spread false data, fabricated narratives and misrepresentations ascribed to cultural, ethological, and/or factional rivals. Some overspill, unfortunately, may be present, as it becomes increasingly difficult to ascribe intent in these cases. The line betwixt those deliberately aiming at being fallacious and those possessing wildly delusory reasoning is often so thin as to almost be non-existent. Please note, of all the many types of hazardous notions confined to this facility, prevaricated hypotheses is clearly growing at the most alarming rate. Yours in the plan, tenured archivist Zizunika. Well, I'm still not sure how we get past this. I've not found any kind of switch anywhere. This doesn't do us any good. Aha. Careful. Unorthodox notion reclusion security measures. Control settings for second floor. Emergency lockdown initiated following manual override. Facility and lockdown. Select from the following commands. Disable second floor defenses and unlock the burn down rooms. Excellent. This is much better. think this is where we couldn't go before. Well, that didn't take care of everything, unfortunately.
We'll stay here.
Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
Always my goal.
Thought you agents were durable. Patch yourself up.
Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
Well, deactivate emergency protocols. Research request. Cataclysmic ends. I'm hereby formally requesting approval to access sensitive information found inside the Cataclysmic ends chamber, having found evidence that it may assist my efforts in the solving of the universal equation. Invoking security clearance level Anchorite. Security clearance acknowledged, request provisionally granted under the conditions that it is viewed under the strictest conditions within the Cataclysmic end chamber. No materials are removed from the premises. Having reviewed the research notes from the excommunicated seer Anais Bijon, she has a great name, I wish I could pronounce it, and properly stored them back in the Cataclysmic ends chamber. Having secured your approval, only a few pages of notes will be taken from the facility. Thank you for your assistance in this most important of matters.
Did I read that correctly?
I think you did.
Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yes?
Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal, as in no witnesses.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here.
Sometimes. So what's your offer?
Nothing elaborate. Bits. A bunch of them. Enough to buy yourself something nice.
You're not seriously considering this, are you? These two-faced snake oil peddlers are incapable of making an honest deal.
What are you planning to do with the research?
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information in the possible formation of potential new products. No harm to you, or anyone.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
We'll leave you the time-wasting contrivances. The rest we're burning.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental recreations possess untapped commercial potential. I accept. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors. Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Who, me? You seem to be at the terminal. Oh, now you're not. Doesn't look like I can do anything else there. And I can't get into this room. Okay, so how exactly do I initiate a burn process? Aha. Burn down initiation settings. Attention, order scientists. In case of unforeseen events, this console may be used to incinerate some or all of the heretical materials stored at the facility. Choose the level of burn down appropriate for your present predicament. The ever-reliable flame jets will handle the rest. Yours in the equation, tenured archivist Zuniga. So we'll burn everything but the time-wasting contrivances.
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here, and we'll settle up.
And all Auntie's choice receives from it all are some distractful diversions. Well, that should decimate Auntie's choice productivity for the foreseeable future. Nicely done.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over, finally.
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there.
Is there a way to deal with this without murdering anyone?
I can't promise that, but... Request noted. Give me some time. I'll find them.
What do you need from me?
To go on and live your life. Round other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack. We'll settle the rest.
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again without a fight.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here first.
Well, I'm delighted to see that this wall is gone. All right, where's that person who's going to write me a check?
Pleasure doing business with you. I can't wait to monetize this brain puzzle garbage.
Be sure to try it. Should be right engaging. For anyone with a little gray in their upper story.
Huh, maybe I will at that. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the ever-growing Auntie's Choice proprietary insight catalog. Be seeing you.
Suppose this is goodbye.
Heading back on your own?
Made it here before you all right, didn't I? Been interesting to see you. Before I forget, I meant to give you this. Little something I made.
So we're good? You and I. Everything... settled?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been who you are, but you weren't you for decades. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Because saving the universe is easier than confronting yourself. Whoever you are now, whoever you're going to be, just take care. Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye, Anais.
For the record, I liked her too.
Yes, She's every bit as keen-edged, vexatious, and contrary as I remembered her. Appreciate your support. Been a spell since I could rely on anyone like that. Though, suspect that's my own damn fault. Ah, Annie snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she said? Don't be a stranger. Right. All right. I suppose you remain on my good side.
We'll definitely try to keep it that way.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
Yes, I certainly hope it does.